And the rain is coming in waves. We had a nice break from those waves late afternoon, and now we've got rain running right through the valley once again. As we take a live look out from Sutter Health Ballpark, the fields are wet again with falling rain, and we also have some gusty winds now, with winds just a moment ago exceeding 20 miles per hour sustained in Sacramento. Placerville still dealing with those winds even all the way up to the Sierra. We've got some winds and also some gusty conditions, and that's as the center of this low swings on shore now, and the angle that it's moving on shore is providing quite a bit of convection to our atmosphere. We've got some thunder and lightning as it moves through the valley and up into the foothills. Right now, the main band of showers, as you could tell, moving past the coastal range, and it is a mess, especially on the western half of the valley. But as the showers push through Sacramento, Roseville, and Auburn, we've got a lot of electricity that is moving from south to north. So you got to take cover if you're in these areas. Auburn all the way into Grass Valley, you're hearing some loud thunder right now. And outside of those thunderstorm cells, the heaviest rain along I-5 through Esparto and south. And that main band of showers is going to work through the valley these next couple of hours, with heavy rain arriving to Modesto around 7:30. And check out as that band moves into the Sierra, it feels heavy snowfall, cold air following it, dropping snow levels down to 4,000 feet. Behind that band of showers, scattered rain showers will linger through the valley all through the night. And tomorrow morning, showers actually pick back up as another line of showers moves through and fuels more thunderstorms late morning and early afternoon. That final band of showers is out of here and off into the Sierra by mid-afternoon, and just a few scattered showers will remain through the evening. By early Monday, most of the region should be dry. Just a few snow flurries lingering in the Sierra, maybe a couple showers left in the foothills. So today, tomorrow, impact days for thunder, lightning, hail, downpour, gusty winds, and that's going to come to the valley in two rounds. One arriving right now around 9-10 o'clock tonight. Things kind of dwindle overnight for the valley, but tomorrow morning it picks back up again, and we're looking at more thunder and lightning all the way through lunchtime. And in the Sierra, snow levels are about 7,000 feet right now. It is going to drop to about 4,000 feet when we wake up. We're talking about plummeting snow levels as this very cold air filters in behind this front. That heavy snow, that's going to peak tonight. It'll become more scattered after around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, but by then snow levels will be at about 4,000 feet. We're looking at 1 to 2 feet of snow above 7,000 feet, with a half foot to 1 foot at lake level. Snow activity doesn't die down until about Monday morning, when snow flurries are left. Tomorrow also going to be much colder around the region, with temperatures struggling to get out of the 50s in Yuba City, Sacramento, low 60s in Stockton, Auburn, and Placerville, only topping out in the low 50s. So impact day tomorrow, and storm impacts linger into the first few hours of Monday. By the time we get up and rolling for your Monday morning commute, most of the region should be calm and dry by then. Foothills don't have any messy weather to worry about the rest of the week, but in the Sierra, a few more flurries are possible on Thursday as the system passes to our north, and in the valley, that means we get some breezes out of the north on Thursday, and that's going to set us up for a nice weekend with temperatures returning to upper 70s by Friday and Saturday. But up until then, if you have travel plans around the region tonight, tomorrow, especially through the Sierra, you're going to want to keep an eye on that forecast.